What's up, everybody? This is Vinny. So, I wanted to do another video, and a lot more of my videos are probably going to dive into um, evolution and how the brain rewires itself to grow. Because I think that's ultimately what everybody's after is they're looking for a way to evolutionary change, grow, and develop. You know, there's there's really two things you need to be successful. You need to know what to do, and you need to get yourself to do it, right? And knowing what to do is the easy part because there's so much information online. You can find the answers to almost anything, but getting yourself to do something is not the easiest. So you need to know what motivates you, right? But why is it so difficult for people to do all the things they need to do to become successful without getting overwhelmed? And I believe it comes from a their threshold. So life's hard for celebrities, politicians, everybody, right? And everybody has a threshold of what they can handle. Now, let's say you're going to start a new routine. You're going to go to the gym. You're going to get into a new routine. Why is it difficult to stick to that routine, to the new behavior? It's difficult because you're implementing something into your daily life that you're not used to doing, which it takes up energy and time, right? Now, when people go over their threshold, that's when they dive into coping mechanisms. So after a long day of work, you need a drink, you need to relax. But when you do that, you don't let your nervous system reset and recalibrate naturally, you know? You develop the habit of needing it, right? Now, some people can get upset about something and it'll upset them for a week. They'll still be talking about it. I have family members who haven't talked to each other in years because of one little thing that still pisses them off that they never got over, right? Whereas others can just brush it off, where it's like, their threshold is higher. And this happens because somewhere along the lines, people's threshold doesn't get developed in a healthy, natural way. It's a safety mechanism to cope. So instead of trying to cope by engaging in substances, or even you can cope in ways where you're over exercising too. You can cope in healthy ways, right? And some people, there's really two different ways you can cope. You can try to push the energy out when you feel overwhelmed, or you can hold the energy in when you feel overwhelmed. The point isn't to engage in coping mechanisms when you're over your threshold and overwhelmed. The point is to raise your threshold, so when more and more is coming at you, you're not phased. You don't feel like you need to go drink something. You don't. You're aware of over engaging in things. So I'm gonna do more videos here soon on how we raise your threshold, but I kind of just wanted to give you guys a basis of why people cope in different ways and why this happens to people's brain. Yeah, hope that helps y'all.